Hey there, Chris McCarthy here with Brand Identified, and today I'm going to walk you through an AI business integration framework to help you define how you package your services and your products for scale and simplicity. So you can use this 6-step framework to turn your scattered offerings into a clear, high-value service packages that improve conversions, reduce complexity, and support scalable delivery. So this is what we're going to cover today. First off, we're going to go over this 6-step AI-powered framework. We're then going to go ahead and answer the 10 questions that you must answer to define your AI strategy. I'm then going to show you how to accelerate that strategy using the custom GPT BrandOptimizer.ai. I will then walk you through a 6-step AI prompt sequence to customize your framework and your strategy for your business using that custom GPT over at BrandOptimizer.ai. And then finally, I'm going to show you how to install the Brand Growth AI OS system into your business. So let's jump in and get started. Step number 1 of this AI-powered framework is to define. So you want to start by answering these 10 clarity questions about your current services and how they're being delivered. Your answers will help us assess how to group, how to price, and how to present your services in a way that is easier to sell, fulfill, and scale. So question number 1 here is, what services do you currently offer and how are they presented to potential clients? We start by outlining what you offer and how it's communicated. This helps us see whether your services are clear, positioned well, or if they're too complex. Question number 2 is, are your services sold individually as custom proposals or as predefined packages? This tells us if your current model is consistent and scalable or if you're reinventing the wheel with every new lead that comes in the door. Question number 3 is, do your clients clearly understand what's included in each service or package? If there's confusion around deliverables, expectations, or the process, it usually slows down the sale and creates problems during delivery. Question number 4 is, how repeatable or streamlined is your current delivery process? Repeatable systems make growth possible. If everything is built from scratch, your capacity to scale will always be limited. Question number 5 is, what parts of your service process are most difficult to scope, price, or explain? These are the friction points that we want to clarify or simplify so clients understand what they're getting and that you feel confident quoting it. Question number 6 is, are you currently customizing each offer based on the client's needs or sticking to a standard format? Too much flexibility can create confusion or operational drag. This helps us assess whether standardization might actually improve your results. Question number 7 is, what objections or challenges come up most when selling your services? If you're getting pushback about pricing, clarity, or outcomes, it often means that your packaging isn't doing enough of the heavy lifting. Question number 8 here is, have you ever tried to build tiered or bundled service packages? If so, what worked and what didn't? This gives us insight into past lessons so we can keep what worked and avoid repeating what didn't. Question number 9 is, what do you want your offers to feel like? Are they premium, accessible, hands-on, or are they hands-off? The expectations and the delivery model should match your positioning. This helps shape how we package your services to feel aligned and intentional. And then finally, question number 10 is, if your services were packaged into a simple, scalable way, what would that allow your business to do more easily? This defines the opportunity, whether it's faster sales, better margins, easier delegation, or greater confidence in how the brand is delivered. So step number 2 here is to inventory. Gather and assess all current offers and deliverables. We need to see the full landscape before we can simplify it. So list every individual service, feature, or deliverable. Group services that naturally align or are often bundled. Identify low value or high effort offerings to remove, and note the pricing, the time to deliver, and the client demand for each of those. So with each of these steps in the frameworks, I've provided you with an AI prompt for you to use. Now, more specifically, a BrandOptimizer.ai prompt. Now, BrandOptimizer.ai is a custom GPT that's built on the knowledge base of Brand Identified, working with hundreds of clients over the past 25 years. So this is the only custom GPT that has access to that knowledge base. So I want to make sure that you are adding these prompts into that BrandOptimizer.ai custom GPT and not just regular ChatGPT or any other large language model. So for example here, this prompt is, we are a, and you would insert your business type there, that serves, and you would insert your target audience. And then based on these 10 answers, help us inventory and categorize our current services to prepare for packaging. So you would add that prompt into BrandOptimizer.ai, then you would add in those 10 questions and then your answers for those 10 questions. And as I mentioned, BrandOptimizer.ai is a custom GPT. So just head over to BrandOptimizer.ai, click on Launch the Custom GPT. This is going to open up ChatGPT, but into that platform that's specifically accessing the knowledge base of BrandOptimizer.ai over at Brand Identified. So go ahead, add in this prompt here, and then also all the additional prompts that are coming up in the next steps of this framework. So moving on here into the next step, which is step number 3, and this is to group. So create outcome-based service packages. We design packages around what clients want most, and that is results. So turn your scattered services into 2 to 4 clean packages. Then align each package with a distinct outcome or a goal. Then name those packages clearly and tie them to the results that is delivered. And then finally, ensure that each package feels complete but not bloated. And then I've provided you with another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt for step number 3. Step number 4 is to price. So establish simple, scalable pricing tiers. We set up a pricing model that supports growth and predictability. So choose between flat rate, tiered offers, or retainer pricing. Anchor each package to value, not just time or tasks. Add reoccurring or retainer options where possible, and keep the structure easy to understand and easy to explain. And then I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt to use for step number 4. So step number 5 is to position. Clarify messaging and sales presentation. Now we refine how your packages are communicated and positioned. So write short, benefit-focused package descriptions. Highlight the outcome, not the list of features. Prepare internal messaging to help your team sell each of those. And then create a comparison chart or a one-pager for your sales team to use during sales calls. And then I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt for step number 5. And then finally, step number 6 is to systemize all this. So support delivery and fulfillment. We ensure that your new packaging structure is supported by operations and onboarding. So assign delivery workflows and SOPs to each of those packages, align internal tools, templates, and timelines to the new structure, train your team on package scope, pricing, and the value behind each of those, and then track package sales, the delivery time, and the client satisfaction. And then as always, I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt to use over there in that custom GPT. So next up here is a 6-step AI prompt sequence that you can use to instantly create your custom strategy using these prompts over into BrandOptimizer.ai. The first prompt is a strategy prompt, and that is help me build a complete strategy for packaging services for scale and simplicity that aligns with our brand and our business goals. Prompt number 2 is your execution prompt, and that is give me a step-by-step execution plan to implement packaging services and scale for simplicity effectively in our business. Prompt number 3 is your audit and your optimization prompt. So this is audit our current packaging services for scale and simplicity and recommend improvements or optimizations that we should make. The 4th prompt here is your template and your tool prompt. So provide a fill-in-the-blank template or a framework that I can use to create or improve our packaging services for scale and simplicity. And prompt number 5 here is your role-based prompt. So this is how should a, and then you're going to want to input your title, a role within your organization or a position within your company. So for example, founder, CMO, marketing manager, approach packaging services for scale and simplicity in a growing business. And then the final prompt here in this 6-step AI prompt sequence is your integration prompt. And that is, how does packaging services for scale and simplicity connect with or support other areas of our business like marketing, sales, or operations? So the final step here is the Brand Growth AIOS system, and this is an AI-powered operating system to optimize your business. It is a proprietary 16-phase optimization and execution strategy that integrates 60 specialized services into one unified growth engine. It is designed to transform your business into a high-performance, fully optimized, and scalable operation. Each service is delivered in a structured, sequence-based framework that starts with deep diagnostics, applies proven strategic models, and then executes with AI-enabled tools and automations. Now, I've provided a short overview of the Brand Growth AIOS system video that I will queue up here in just a second. But I also want to have you check out brandidentified.com for more information, and then also check out brandgrowthaios.com as well. The Brand Growth AIOS is a complete operating system for your business. It's a proprietary 16-phase optimization and execution strategy that pulls together 60 specialized services into one unified growth engine. The entire system is designed to take your business from where it is today and transform it into a high-performance, fully optimized, and scalable operation. Now, here's the important part. This isn't just a collection of services thrown together. Every step is structured, it's sequence-based, and it follows a very specific framework. We begin with deep diagnostics, then move into proven strategy models, and then bring it all to life with AI-enabled tools and automations. Once the Brand Growth AIOS is installed inside your business, here's what you can expect. Your company will run on a streamlined, data-driven, AI-supported infrastructure. You will deliver a consistent, high-quality client experience that drives both retention and referrals. Your offers, pricing, and positioning will be optimized for your market. You'll have predictable opportunities coming in through campaigns, funnels, and content systems that are built to work together. And you, as the founder, along with your leadership team, will finally be able to focus on strategy instead of being stuck in daily execution. So let's talk about what that means for your role versus ours. Your role requires only a minimal time investment, about 15 minutes per day for quick approvals and roughly 30 minutes a week for high-level strategic reviews. That is it. Our role is to handle everything else: the audit, the strategy, the design, the build out, the optimization, and the execution of your complete Brand Growth AIOS. That way, you can stay focused on leading your business while we install the system that allows it to scale.